Once upon a time in Mermaid Lagoon, hidden deep under the ocean, there lived a grumpy but kind-hearted sea witch who was very rich. She had stacks of doubloons, chests overflowing with jewels, and an enormous pearl the size of a house. But what she treasured the most was a golden treasure map leading to an even greater fortune. She kept it rolled up inside an old boot, tucked away in her cave. One day, a band of pirates sailed into Mermaid Lagoon. Their ship was called the Slippery Fish, and their captain was a tough cookie. His name was Pegleg Pete, and he had one peg, a parrot named Squawk, and a heart as hard as cannon. Pegleg Pete and his crew had sailed all around the world looking for adventure and treasure. They fought the Kraken in its own waters, stole a mermaid's girdle that turned men into frogs, and discovered the secret to eternal life. Or so they thought, until they found out it was just prune juice. Pegleg Pete had heard rumors about the grumpy sea witch and her endless riches. So, when he sailed into Mermaid Lagoon, he went straight to her cave to get the lowdown. But the witch wasn't home. Pete found a note stuck to the wall that read, "Gone fishing. Be back in a jiffy." Below that message was a crudely drawn picture of a boot. Pete knew exactly what to do. He untied his ship and swam down to check out the boot. Sure enough, it was a treasure chest disguised as a boot. And when he pried it open, out popped a scroll. The map led to an island full of singing golden fish who guarded the entrance to the witch's treasure chamber. The only way to get past them was to answer their riddles correctly. And the first riddle went like this: I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? Pete racked his brain, but before he could answer, a cheeky voice piped up from behind him. "It's a map, silly landlubber." Startled, Pete turned around to see a beautiful mermaid with a mischievous grin. "Who are you?" he demanded. "You can call me Marina," she said, twirling a lock of seaweed around her finger. "And it looks like you could use a hand, or should I say fin, getting past those golden fish." Before Pete could respond, the mermaid dove off the sugar scoop and disappeared into the water. Moments later, she popped up beside the first golden fish. "Hello there, fishy," she said with a wink. "What's your riddle?" The fish puffed out its chest and recited the same riddle it had asked of Pete. Marina answered easily, "It's a map, silly fish." And with that, the fish parted, allowing her and Pete to pass. They swam on, braving whirlpools that threatened to drag them down into the murky depths, and dodging the snapping jaws of hungry sharks until they reached a clearing. In the center sat an enormous pearl that glowed with an otherworldly light. As Marina and Pete approached, two shark-like creatures rose from the pearl. "So you found the entrance to my treasure chamber," boomed the first. "But to get inside, you must answer our riddles." The twins asked Marina and Pete riddles about the moon, the stars, and the tides. Each question was harder than the last, but Marina and Pete worked together to answer all of them correctly. Finally, the twin guardians stepped aside, allowing them to claim the witch's treasure. Marina and Pete looked at each other, surprised by how well they worked together. Maybe there was room on the Jolly Roger for a first mate, a mermaid first mate. As they swam off to find the witch and return the map, they heard the grateful cheers of the golden fish. Together, they had outsmarted a sea witch, outsmarted a couple of sharks, and outsmarted a riddle. It was a good day to be a pirate.